I recently had a strange realization. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're following advice that worked in a world that no longer exists. If I could sit across from my 20-year-old self today, not in 2000, not in 2010, but in 2026, I wouldn't tell him to work harder. I'd tell him something far more uncomfortable. That the rules of money quietly changed, and almost nobody noticed. Degrees don't guarantee income anymore. Jobs don't guarantee security. And effort alone doesn't guarantee results. Yet somehow, a small group of people, many younger than you, are quietly crossing $10,000 a month without offices, without bosses, and without doing anything illegal. So the real question isn't, can you do it? The real mystery is, why are so few people taking the smartest route when it's right in front of them? Stay with me, because the answer isn't what YouTube usually tells you. Setting the stage, how many paths used to work. For decades, there was a clear formula for success. Go to school, get good grades, get a stable job, climb slowly. That system made sense in an industrial economy where companies needed obedient workers and predictable labor. But here's the problem. Technology didn't just improve productivity. It broke the ladder. Automation replaced repetition. The internet removed gatekeepers. AI collapsed skill barriers that once took years to climb. Yet millions of people are still preparing for a world that no longer pays what it used to. And that's where the disconnect begins. Origins, the first shift most people missed. The first major shift happened quietly. Income stopped being tied strictly to time. Freelancers earned more than managers. Creators earned more than employees. Solvers earned more than certificate holders. Not because they worked harder, but because they positioned themselves closer to value creation. This is where most people misunderstand money. Money doesn't reward effort. Money rewards leverage. And if I were 20 again in 2026, this would be the first principle I'd burn into my mind. Principle number 1. Stop selling hours. Start building leverage. If you trade time for money, your income has a ceiling. But leverage changes that. Leverage comes from skills that scale, systems that run without you, platforms that distribute for free. This is why a student with a laptop can now out-earn someone with 10 years of experience. Not because life is fair, but because leverage is unfair by design. The rise, how people actually reach $10,000 a month. Here's what surprised me most. Almost no one hits $10,000 a month from a single lucky idea. They hit it by stacking small, boring advantages. Let me break the rise into stages. Stage 1. Skill before status. If I were starting again, I wouldn't chase titles. I'd chase paid skills. Skills that solve expensive problems. Lead generation, sales, writing, automation, AI. Implementation, audience growth, systems optimization. Not because they're sexy, but because businesses bleed money without them. Status impresses people. Skills pay you. Stage 2. Producer over consumer. Most people are drowning in content. Very few are producing anything. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If you consume more than you create, you're training yourself to be average. Every month, I'd ask myself, what did I put into the world that didn't exist before? A page, a video, a tool, a service. This single habit separates earners from watchers. Stage 3. One vehicle, not 10. The fastest path isn't chasing everything. It's committing to one income vehicle long enough to compound. Most people quit too early because results are delayed, progress is invisible, confidence isn't immediate, but momentum doesn't feel exciting until it suddenly is. Breaking point where most people fail. Here's where everything breaks. Right before it works. This is the phase nobody talks about. Income is inconsistent, friends doubt you, results feel random. This is where most people retreat to safety, and safety feels good until inflation reminds you it isn't safe at all. Principle number 2. Confusion is a signal, not a stop sign. If you're confused, overwhelmed, or uncertain, good. It means you're learning something real. Clarity comes after action, not before it. Most people want guarantees, but guarantees only exist after someone else took the risk. Fallout. What happens if you ignore this shift? Ignore this shift, and here's the quiet fallout. Income capped by age, stress tied to layoffs, dreams postponed until later. Time traded permanently, not because you failed, but because you never updated the strategy. Failed fixes. What doesn't work anymore? Let me save you years of frustration. These are not reliable paths to $10,000 a month anymore. blindly collecting degrees, chasing hype without skill, passive income without active learning, waiting for motivation, hoping consistency magically replaces strategy. Hard truth. Effort without direction burns people out. Modern parallels. WH2026 is different. Here's the shocking part. In 2026, AI reduces execution costs to near zero. Distribution favors individuals, not corporations. Attention is the most valuable currency. This means one person plus one skill plus one platform can now outperform entire teams from the past. But only if they understand the game. Principle number 3. Be the only, not the best. You don't need to outcompete everyone. You need to combine skills uniquely. Communication plus AI, creativity plus systems, education plus storytelling. This is how you become irreplaceable. The Smart Rat step-by-step summary. If I were 20 again in 2026, my route would be simple. Learn one high-value, scalable skill, apply it in public or for real businesses. Build proof before confidence. Stack systems, not hours. Reinvest before upgrading lifestyle. That's it. Not easy, but clear. Final takeaways. Let me leave you with 3 truths. Takeaway number 1. Money follows leverage, not effort. Takeaway number 2. Clarity comes from movement, not thinking. Takeaway number 3. The safest path is no longer the smartest one. Warning, open-ended thought. The world won't slow down for you. AI won't wait. Markets won't care. Time won't refund itself. But the opportunity window is still open for those willing to adapt. The question isn't, can you make $10,000 a month? The real question is, will you choose the smart route or the familiar one? Call to action, natural and soft. If you want more videos like this, breaking down money, systems, and modern income honestly, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay connected to this channel. Because in this decade, understanding money is no longer optional. I'll see you in the next video.